Hello, investor and trader. Welcome back to another episode. So today I did some day trading, and this is going to be a day trading recap. So I'm gonna roll the footage, okay, and I'm gonna narrate as time goes on. But this time I go a little bit more detailed because some of the questions I've been getting. So first of all, I have one losing trade and three winning trades. So let's just get started. So let me get the footage ready right here. So when the market opens, I was watching BA, Boeing. The reason is because it's falling. Again, one of my favorite strategies is catch the falling knife. So here, what I'm doing is I'm looking at the daily time frame just to see how low this thing can go. Because you can see, right, it's falling quite significant, especially on this candle right here. This is 5 minute, by the way, and it's still falling. I like stuff like this. I don't like stuff like this. You see how it fall and it bounce? It's kind of choppy, right? But this is just a straight fall, which I like, one of my favorite. So now, where's the bounce? Well, I don't know. We have to wait and see. So near here, it's really at 235. I noticed it's already started bouncing. So I was like, oh, I missed this opportunity because it's already bounced over $1 right here, right? Almost a whole dollar. So nope, missed it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the whole 5 minute just to see where the close is gonna be. Is it gonna be right here? Is it gonna be right here? Is it gonna be up here? Or is it gonna be way down here? Right? Just play it safe. So I would wait for the whole 5 minute. Let me pass forward. So it closed right here, pretty much $1.50 bounce. So the next candle, what I'm looking for is, okay, will this create a higher high like right is right now, or this will bounce a little bit, bounce, and then just tank, right? We don't know. We have to wait and see. So I decided I'm gonna wait for the whole 5 minute. Again, I trade like a chicken. I know. You have to tell me that. It's okay to trade like a chicken. Okay, so it's false. Great. Now it's creating a lower low and a lower high, right? Awesome. Now I start liking it more because now it's even higher chance it would bounce. Well, it already bounced right here, but missed opportunity. So there's another opportunity around the corner. You just have to wait for it. Again, I just want to wait for the whole 5 minute. That's what the clock is here for me to see. Next candle, next 5 minute, right? Okay. Now I start seeing, okay, this is quite significant already, like one, two, three, four candle in a row. Very significant. And I notice buyers stepping in. So now I'm gonna wait for the whole, not for the whole, but near the whole 5 minutes just to see what kind of candle is forming. So let me pass over the time. Right there. So almost 5 minutes, almost 50, right? 650 is a whole 5 minute. And I begin to see, okay, it's getting green. Let's just see the last 30 seconds, see if it's green or not, and see how high this thing can go, right? Buyer are stepping in. Notice the wick right here. So that's a good sign. This could be the bottom. So I decided to enter 300 shares. Initial entry. Again, it's not big or it's not a big position. I could buy more if it tanks because I always like to give room for error. And notice here is almost a whole 5 minutes. So it looks pretty good so far. Next candle. So this candle here, higher high, higher low, looks good. Getting near the $0.50. I tried to get near $0.50, but couldn't. So near the 40 cents because of the 1 minute. Now I'm watching the 1 minute also on this trade because I see the resistance right here is coming up, right? So that's why I decided to sell right there. So that was a small little trade, $200, nothing to brag about, but nonetheless, I think I made the right decision right there to enter and exit. Well, except for the exit part, because eventually it get a little bit higher, but hey, I was just playing it safe. Next trade, MO. So I saw the wick RSI is not that low, but I like this formation. But I should have known, uh, there's not much MO. First of all, it moved very slow, so I have to size up just a little bit, but always and of course give room for error. So I decided to trade 2,000 shares instead of a couple of hundred shares, right? Because it's a small stock in terms of the price. So it looks good. I got in. I was up for a little bit, but it didn't hit my price target. So I decided to hold it, but next thing you know, it went down. I'm like, damn. But it's okay. Nothing to worry about. Glad I enter half size or a quarter size or a third size because that's not full size. Now, next trade. Meanwhile, OM is doing his thing. I saw ATHM. Now, this is pretty quite significant, right? and it's falling. But notice here, so now I'm just checking the daily and stuff like that. Notice here, it created a little pin bar. And notice this low right here. See that low, the RSI? Now look at this low. This is a newer low, right? Lower low. But look at the right here, RSI is a higher low. Like what the heck, right? So this is going down. This is going up. Also known as the RSI conversion divergence. So therefore, there's a high probability that this will bounce. But I want to play it safe. So I'm gonna wait for the whole 5 minute just to see if is it a solid green, is it a half green, is it a doji, or continue to the downside. Again, I trade like a chicken. I just want to play it safe. So I decided to wait. And then I saw that big ass green candle. I'm like, oh, okay. Almost the whole 5 minute. Not yet. Let me just pass forward. 19 minute. There we go. So the whole 5 minutes about happened soon. I noticed this candle over here. This is a solid green, right? Like, now you probably say, man, you should enter right here. Well, I don't know that time. Maybe like a fake out, like right here, right? It green and next thing you know, boom, back down. Like, no, I just want to play it safe. So right now I know, okay, this is a solid candle, no wicks at all. Buyer or stepping in. And on top of that, it popped a little bit. But then I don't want to chase it right here now. But also look at the spread. It's almost 20 cents spread, which is pretty wide when you buy like several thousand shares. So I decided to use limit. So when I fill out my orders, I got many questions about this. When I fill out orders, I actually right click the chart and click buy and type in the orders. I don't use hotkeys. But notice, because I'm trading 5 minutes, I have plenty of time to think my order, right? So limit order 2,000 shares at 62. So a pop, it's okay. I'm gonna wait for the pullback, and it did pull back right there. So I got in. Awesome. Sell target. Well, this stock is not gonna move drastically, right? So maybe 15 cents, 20 cents. Resistance right here, the $0.50 at the best case scenario, right? Because all these resistance right here. But notice the spread. Oh, I already got out. But notice the spread here. I tried to get out at the 30 cents or 25, but I got out at 23. Pretty bad, but still, I mean, I got out because I saw the resistance coming up. Now, I don't want to sell at resistance. I want to sell slightly below just to get out, just to make sure. You don't want to be too optimistic sometimes because sometimes it's not going to hit your target and then you're going to miss the opportunity to sell and then the stock go back down to the downside. Remember, because we are catching a falling knife here. Meanwhile, MO doing the thing. So now I'm up 600, so almost $1,000. So I decided, okay, one more trade. Meanwhile, waiting for MO doing this thing, I start seeing ATHO start falling. Now I'm watching the 113 level because on the daily, that's the support. Let me show you what I mean by that. Just watching right here. Whoop, right there. See this moving averages and this one meet up right there. So that's how I know 113 going to be a level that other traders are watching or a level of interest. So I'm gonna wait because right now it's at 114. Meanwhile, waiting for that, look at the stuff I can find. CoShare. Okay, CoShare. I've been watching the stock for a while, and it's been going sideways for a while, like months, around 31, 32, 33, 34. So now it's 32, also down 2%. Also, RSI is pretty low. So I'm like, okay, 32 seems like a reasonable price to enter. So I decided to enter 4,000 shares at 32.05. I should enter at 32, but it is what it is because when you enter 4,000 shares, every penny counts. So I got filled, but it will take a while for CoShare to move. Just checking all the time frame. Right here, I got very excited, and now it's like, okay, finally it decided to make a move, either to the downside or to the upside, but nope. It just take out a bunch of stop loss people, and then it bounced back up. Sell target, maybe a quarter or 20 cents, 15 cents, because I know it's not gonna go up here. Heck no, there's no way. So again, I just try to get to the thousand, so maybe like $400 or $500. I'm pretty happy. So yep. Finally hit 14, 15, 16. I got out 16 cents, reach 1,000. All right, reach my goal. However, MO. MO is still doing his thing, so I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna take a long time. But good thing for MO is that I did not enter full size because it's still barely break even. Like, I don't know, half an hour later or something. So I bought right here, right, and it fell. Now I don't want to average cost yet because it's only like what 30 cents. It's still kind of close to my entry. I want to wait for a little bit lower. Now if we zoom out a little bit, let's go to the 15 minute 30 to see a better time frame. Okay, so you can see the interest right here, right, near the half dollar or near the 47. I was waiting at least 47 or somewhere down here, but that didn't happen. So and it bounced. So that's how I got out. And what, I'm just gonna break even because I saw the opportunity where rebound. Good thing I didn't enter big, only like half a size or a quarter size. So I sold it right here, and that's how I got out, break even pretty much. So it's a small, slight loss. Nonetheless, it is Friday, and I end up with the day with $1,000, which is pretty cool because normally Friday I don't do so well for some reason when it comes to day trading on Fridays. THO. Remember the price we were talking about, 113? Now look at it. It's at 112 now. But it's still falling, but I think it could hold because, like I said on the video, because of this, all these averages right here. Let me zoom in. See how it meets up? So this is the level of interest. However, yesterday I sold it right here, right? You see my previous video, yesterday video, you would know. I bought some right here, some right here, some right here, sold some right here. Now this is the doji, and I was going back down. Stochastic is kind of high, so it could slope right down. Who knows? Maybe next week it will continue to the downside. If that does happen, I'm very interested if it gets near back to the $100 level. Will that happen? I don't know. Maybe a couple more weeks to go because it doesn't. It takes a while for this to happen, right? Maybe it take I don't know, but it took 2 weeks for it to go back up. But this stock I would definitely gonna watch because fundamentally this stock is still pretty good, even at 112, the long term. I mean, look at the weekly. This is a bigger time frame. Notice the stochastic start curving up slowly. You want to buy stochastic is low, remember? And it hit all these moving averages right here. Well, it's trying to. Best case scenario, you probably get something in the 90s if that happened. Could happen right here, back last year. But we will see. Only time can tell. But it's right now, I think it's a pretty good entry for swing trading. For day trading, I'm done trading for today. But let's see today. Let me see a bigger time frame because the 5 minute doesn't really tell much. Let's look at the 30. This is how I check when I decide to trade. Just see other time frames. This is how low it can go. Let's check the bigger time frame, 30 minute. You see right here, right? 213, 212, a level of interest. Stochastic is low, RSI is low. Therefore, 112, 113, or 111 around this range gonna be price of interest. Maybe it'll bounce a little bit and continue to the downside because it kind of oversold. Now look at the 1 hour, little bit bigger time frame. Same thing. RSI is low but not low yet. It's getting low. Now all these are red candles, right? You may want to wait for the green candle that shows up, just a bigger time frame because this is 1 hour, and maybe some kind of reversal. Maybe a bounce up to this becomes a resistance, and you capture that $1 or 50 cents bounce or $2 bounce. I don't know, depend how fast this thing want to bounce. But it is getting a little bit oversold. You can see right for the past couple hours. Okay, that's it for today. See you guys in the next video. Oh, enjoy your 4th of July weekend.